Righty. Welcome back, people, to Mad Mac Live here in ARK Basics, and with a bit of a twist, I suppose. I'm a little bit tired. I was up late actually watching Ra's Clock and their shenanigans in the Wyvern Caves on Ragnarok. I tell you, I was laughing myself silly. Big ups to those guys. Seriously entertaining. Um, yeah, great to watch them. Really, I was up till the early hours of this morning, just like, oh man, I didn't get much sleep. So yeah, let's just see how this whole stream's about to kick off here. Um, I was hoping to be live also on. Speaking of Kick, hoping to be live on Kick as well, but I see it hasn't quite switched over there yet for some reason. Um, but we'll have to refresh everything and just see if it's actually doing something. Sorry guys, I'm like really like tired. But anyway, you know what? We got to do what we got to do. But yeah, so let's see where we left off yesterday. We were busy building the base and finishing off the base. Oh yes, we tamed ourselves this beautiful RG in the back over here. We showed you where to go get this tamed in the early days of playing. Just towards the snow section, which is sort of like up in that area over there. And while we're here, I see there's a little drop with a white drop, the ring on it. So if not, let's go for it. Never give up a drop with a ring, even though it's white. So you won't land here because there's water. All right. Probably nothing we really need, but let's have a squizzy. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take a map. There we are. Alrighty. Okay, let's pop back to the base. So, as I said, I have been using GCM to spawn some stuff in and just make life a little bit quicker and simpler and easier so they don't see me grinding with all the stuff, which you'll have to do, unfortunately, if you start off. We kind of did this whole overall section where this is where all our flyers will be. And then we've got some storage over here for BPs. These you get in the tall tales, unfortunately. And then we still just started off with a bit of a room thing. We still got to do the decor in here. Obviously, we haven't quite done that. And then, yeah, we gotten a couple of benches in. We got the ASR bench over here. There's a repair anvil over here. A normal smithy, and then obviously we've just got the fabricator and some those things over there. Yes, we did bring in the chem benches, created a bit of a kitchen over here with these fridges. Let me tell you, you want a good fridge, use these, because the freezer, man, you store stuff in these freezers, I tell you, they last forever. Give you an indication. So here's a spoil time of 18 minutes. Look at that. Crazy time. What's that, 12 days? 12 days and 22 minutes? Something like 12 days, 22 hours and 59 minutes. I mean, that's just insane. And you can literally, if you put anything in the freezer, do I have any poly? No, I had poly somewhere yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it gives you an idea that the freezer holds for quite a long time. So if we actually, I'll show you the fridge. It's also pretty good. So here we got 11 minutes. We pop in here, and it's 3 days, 23 hours and 37 minutes. So yeah, these fridges are great, man. What mod is it from? I can't remember. Let's have a quick squizzy and see. I still have GCM on, but I just wanted to show you so that you can actually see where it comes from. I'll switch it off now. Oh, sorry, DG. Where did I see the fridge? What is the name of this thing? Oh, refrigerator. Okay. They just, if you just don't spell it the right way. REF. Okay, so oh man, I just can't remember what WAF. What mod's this from again? I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know about it. But yeah, I love these fridges and freezers, man. They're absolutely fantastic. They're really, really great to use. And they allow you to have the stuff last for a long time, you know? Let's see, yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, that's running live over there. That's great. Let's just go into here. I'm really like half asleep here trying to do this, but you know, we gotta move on. We gotta move forward, try and do what we have to do. But yeah, as you can see, okay, so then this area you're looking at over here, this is where we're gonna sort of like have our tames and stuff, and we've got Dino Depot set up over here. We've got some more of the fridge and freezers for eggs and stuff like that later on, and then yeah, we need to put some food in the troughs, and then we did create a bit of water. We got our water tap over here, and I don't know, I just thought I'd add that just for aesthetics looks. Beer barrels. Yeah, and that's about it. We still got a lot to do, and then obviously outside here we've got our grinder over here, and here we've got our generator. I opted to go for that generator. It's like a modern look, and it gives you a wider range. We sort of just gave it a white wall for now. We'll probably finish it off with something on top to sort of like give it a little bit of more realism to it, and then we need to do some sort of support structure for this to make this look a little bit more realistic. Yeah, we're gonna do something interesting with these pots still. That'll come, and then we're gonna figure out the doors, what we want to do over here, and yeah. So in today's episode, I think we wanted to go and show you how easy it is to go and tame Ankies, yeah, Ankylosaurus. Let's do one of those. Okay, so that's running fine. Yeah, so we want to go tame an Anky, maybe a Dodecris, and let's have a look, see what else we can do. And we're going to use the Argy for that, the Argentavis that we have up there. We still got our Mossy Choppies over there. We did have the other one in our inventory. And then I'll just show, there he is, our Monster Killer over here. That's the alpha version. We do have alpha everything here at the moment. So let's just go pop this old PT up over here for now. Oh, that's both those PTs. Won't it? Oh, okay, it doesn't want to. Oh, the game's a little bit. Why am I even lagging like this? Alright, let's just do this again and try and do it like this. Okay, there we go. And then here's our moss choppies over here. Right, that's our alpha moss chops that we have over there. Okie dokes. It's just what we do here. Let's just click save. There we go. Alright. Okay, so that's what we got there. So I think what we're going to go and do, let's get Perry and them inside here quickly. So that just at least, you know, they're safe. Oh my god, this thing hasn't rendered in again. You know what, we're just gonna gun you and gun you. There we go. There's been a thing with the rafts where they just don't render, man. I don't know what's going on. It's just a game, I suppose. Look at that, it's like the rafts is like not even rendering in. I suppose that's what you get with playing on single player. But we'll just pop this thing over here for now. There we go. You see? Whoop, there it all of a sudden is. I mean, oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Let's Perry should be downstairs, so we're gonna put Perry down over here for now. Keep that there. And you know what? I think what we'll do is just to keep Perry alive, let's just quickly just go and actually get some berries. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't kick off, kick to start. I must actually check the settings there. Not too sure what happened there. Maybe I put something wrong for kick. But anyway, we'll try again and see, but at least get that going. Alright. Excellent. Yes, Barry. Yes. Okay, you just chill right over here. Okay. Chill just right over here. You are still in turret mode. Do we have meat on us? Yes, so let's just pop a little bit of that meat in there. Oh yeah, let's just do this quickly. Disable, there we go. Let's keep that. Let's grab all this cooked meat. There we go, that solves that issue. Let's pop this down over here. Need a little bit of that just to get our health back up for some reason. Oh, and I still had one of the. Oh no, wait, I don't need that anymore. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just pop that there. We've got a little map here over here. They're the most desirable looking maps, but I think we'll just, for interest's sake, let's see. Let's just pop this over here. There we go, the island. Look at that. Alrighty. Hey, Tilted Donuts! Hello! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing kind of like a tutorial play around playthrough thing. So, but thanks for popping in there. That's great of you and appreciated. How you doing, by the way? How you two doing? Did you go live last night, by the way? Not too sure if you did. Alright, okay, so let's go have a look-see, and let's grab on our, jump on our RG over here, and we want to head off in this direction. Yeah, no, I was live, oh, yesterday morning, oh, okay. But you're on, okay, you chatted to me on Twitch, awesome, man. Oh, morning, okay, and are you not coaching or teaching this morning? Hey, look who's there! Hello, Caitlin, thanks for popping in. Yeah, so we're just basically doing a little bit of a quick sort of tutorial, showing everyone when you play ARK how to, the basics to get going, because a lot of people struggle in ARK to actually get going on that. Hey, thanks for that. Part 7 of the tutorial and already has a mansion and a Boeing 747. Actually, it's to show people how easy it is to actually build a house. Literally, those are skins, so it's a mod. So you can literally just build it out of, you can literally build it out of straw and just put these skins on it, and it looks fucking fancy. But yeah, that's how simple it actually is. So yeah, that goes to show. So it's not that difficult to actually get yourself going in ARK. A lot of people think it's very difficult, and they make their life difficult with this game. Meanwhile, it's actually such an easy game to start off and get yourself to the position where I am now. We're currently now auto flying, so I have explained in the previous parts on how to do an auto fly, but for those that are in here, you press and hold the X button. You see there, toggle auto run. And I'm now hands free. My birdie is flying. Have what? Loads of time to chat. When I'm flying, yeah. I'm just gonna watch my stamina. Speaking of stamina, so let's just actually just put the extended HUD on. So I can actually see my stamina. I've still got 1,937 stamina. Oh, have lots of time to chat. Aw, awesome. Lekker, man. No, but it's good. I need people to chat. I need one more person in here that can come and chat. Anyway, it's all new. You know what I mean? It's all new. But anyway, so I just wanted to show everyone here. So basically, okay guys, so this is where we're heading. Remember, in the snow. So as part of the tutorial, this is where the whole basic area comes through, where you can actually pick yourself up a bird very early game. And then this is the island I showed over here, and how to build your trap over here. And this is where we can get ourselves some crazy tames. You know, you're only following now. Red Dead Online is super fun. I'm sure it is. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Okay, we got the attention of that bird. He wants to come and grab us. I don't even. Oh wait, let's. Okay, yeah. You can do that. Okay, so let's just do this and see what level is. Where is he? Ooh, it's a 140. Okay, well, you know what? There's so many things over here. They just want to kill and slaughter everybody. Oh, look at this griffin. So over here we got a griffin, and he's only a level 20. So we are going to munch him. Come here, griffin. Yeah. Come here. There we go. He's only a level 20. We don't want him. I thought I was following. Oops. Yeah, it's all good. We understand. We know you're a little bit slow when it comes to those sort of things. You know what I mean? But thank you for the follow. Jeez. Okay, and you know what the problem is with these birds is the high level ones are normally the ones that don't look so pretty. But oh, here's a brown and green one. It's only a level 90. But what we are looking for a thing called an Anky or Ankylosaurus. And the other thing is a Doedicurus. Those are the two things we want to actually try and tame, and so we can show the people how to tame these things. Right now we just got everything else spawning in here but what we want. We could go and do a little bit of a slaughtering over here to try and get... Oh my god, that thing is so scary. Oh, what level is this griffin? Oh, level 70. Okay, we only want 120 and higher. Oh, let's not land in the water. Alright, there we go. So no Ankies are spawned here, so what we're going to do is we're just going to kill everything in this area to hopefully get a spawn. We've got to watch out for these things called stegos. They can hit you quite hard, and then their spikes can land in you, which actually causes bleeding. They create internal bleeding. They literally hit you with the spikes, so that's just sort of the crazy part of it. Okay, so we got the babies over there we can go and claim. So when you kill the parents, you can actually go and claim the babies, but you don't, the level stays the same. It doesn't change as if you're actually taming the creature. So I can actually show you. I run up to this creature, it'll give me the option, but we're not going to tame one of these. You see there? This says imprint on the baby. So we don't want to imprint on that baby right now. We don't. It's not something we want right now. No, actually live stream's not difficult to set up. It is super simple. And you can... I was supposed to have Kick going as well, but I think I put the URL or something in it that was wrong. I'm literally streaming to YouTube now. So it's Twitch, YouTube, and it's supposed to be Kick. But I think I typed, not the URL, the RTMP code or whatever it is. But you can do like multi-streams with this, and it hardly uses anything on it doesn't strain your PC or anything. The only thing is, if you do the free version, it is 720p, and you can then do the purchase version, which is 1080p for that on all the streams, and it puts no strain on the PC. And I'm using Caitlin's 19 Footsec laptop over here, and it's supposed to be streaming to 3 different places. Can you add a camera in the live stream? Yes, you can. I just haven't plugged this one in because I'm doing tutorials, kind of like a tutorial stream, and we're trying to find a creature right now, but I don't see the creature I'm actually looking for. Oh my god, those things are crazy or nuts. But yeah, live stream's awesome. The 720p look great though. Oh, good. Okay, well, you know, from my perspective, I only watch the videos afterwards, so I think it's not too bad. But obviously in 1080p, you'll actually see the video a lot better. I think I have taken off volumetric cloud, and let me see here, volumetric fog. So that sort of just gives it more of a crispier look to the game. Yeah, I'll be adding a camera when I'm doing, I think it's tomorrow. I'll be using the camera. I'll be showing off one of the servers that I'm on, which is called Duck in ARK, and people will be able to see what is actually capable or what is possible that you can do in ARK, you know, the things that you can do. But here right now, this is all sort of like beginner game. That actually happens here. I usually watch Twitch in portrait mode on my phone, so the gameplay is so small anyway, I can't tell the difference with 720. Oh, okay, yeah, it's also true. You know, there's a lot of people that do watch it on their phone, but there's some people that like to chill at home and just watch it on the TV, you know what I mean? And then it kind of like a little bit, let's just pick this guy up. See, we can pick him up with the RG. Boom, dead. Oh, we got a hyena dons over here. So these little hyena dons are sneaky little buggers. For those in the know, you can hear them. Listen to them. Listen to them. Look at this. Look at this. Damn sneaky little hyena dons. So they're quite good meat carriers. We have them in packs. Just they're not normally this aggressive. But I suppose I am attacking their friends. I'm just gonna lurk for a few. Leicester, you're I'm just gonna lurk for a few. Okay. I just want to find a damn Anki. They normally what is this? What do we got here? Oh, we got a saber tooth over here. So we're just gonna like go and we can pick him up in time. Oh, it's because I'm flying too fast. Where'd you go? Over here! There we go. You're only at level 19. Alright, there we go. Ek gaan net koekeloer vir 'n paar minute. Okay, nou verstaan ek jou. Okay, jy kan maar koekeloer 'n bietjie, né? Oh, there we go. You see, that's an Anki. That's what we're after. So let's see what level is he. Oh, he's a level 115. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab him. Grab him by the short and spiky. And we've still got enough stamina to actually fly him back. Oh, God, the colors and some of them. It's level 90. So we're going to fly him to a safest place where we can actually go and tame him. So once again, Ankis are excellent for, you know, for gathering metal. This is sort of a fantastic time to do that. You can gather flint with them and stone, which with the new settings now where you can literally change what resource they pick up, you almost only just need an Anki. The only difference is the Doedicurus, which is like a round ball-tailed creature, gather stone very, very, very fast. Another quick good thing to know about these creatures between the Anki and the Doedicurus is that the Anki, when you use it in water and there's stone or metal in water, they don't have the best oxygen. They actually swim quite fast and hit the objects quite fast, which I'll show you a little bit later. But right now we're going to just fly him sort of back to base to show you how the are quick and easy just to tame. You can literally walk on the ground while taming this creature. He doesn't chase you fast enough, but if he hits you, he's going to hurt you. In prehistoric times, the Ankylosaurus could actually defend itself from a Rex. So there's a little bit of facts for you. They were that strong. So it gives you an idea on how strong these Ankies are. ARK has copied a lot of the creatures that actually look very realistic when it comes to the dinosaurs, which is a good thing, and I think that's why a lot of people who love dinosaurs, tend to play this game. But it's not just that. I mean, this is a massive survival game that you literally play it the way you want to. Yes, there are goals that you need to achieve, like I mentioned, going to the obelisk, doing the bosses, and things like that, and defeating the map as explained earlier. And that's what we... What is that swimming in the water over there? Since when are crocs over there? I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, we'll go check that out, Nana. Right, so as I explained in the previous episode, you can see now why we chose this base location, because it is fairly close to a lot of areas and resources that you want to gather. And just by the way, this is not a mansion. This is actually a very, very small base when it comes to ARK. This is you get smaller, but this is a very basic base. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to grab him and we're going to drop him over here. And you see, he's fairly chilled. So let's just get rid of this. Okay, we're going to keep this fan on here. So, right. We're going to grab our crossbow. We're going to make sure that the narcotics is selected by pressing X. There's your crossbow weapon. And I don't think I've got it. Yeah, I've got narco arrows on me. Why is it not showing me that I've got narco arrows? Strange. I've got the correct arrow. Okay. So I'm going to actually show you how quick and easy it is to tame. So we want to aim for the head ideally. There we go. You can actually see the taming process now. See how quick? I can literally outrun him at the moment. So very easy tame to start taming. There we go. We just don't want him to get too close to us, or obviously to the base as well. We can literally just walk backwards. See his tall forwards going up there on the side there with the amazing spyglass. We are going to unfortunately tame him on major varies because I do not have cable yet set up. But it shows you exactly what you can tame him on the left hand side. You can see there. Oh, we do actually... Oh, no, we don't have that. Oh, you're still coming for us? Oh, no, you're not tall for running yet, are you? No. Oh, now he's tall for running. Oh yes, he's almost tamed. Okay, so let's just give it a few seconds so we get him in an open area. Hello, Lystro. I think one or a few more of these. Don't go to the water. There we go, and he's knocked out. Right, so you can see, let's have a squiz in here. Let's check his torpidity. He's got quite a lot of torpidity over here, so that means, torpidity means how long he'll stay knocked out for. And we can watch his speed, how it goes down. So in order to tame him, we can see on the left hand side, if we look over there, it actually says regular kibble, archelon algae, which is a turtle type of algae that you get. There's veggies, which we might have in the, we can go have a look, which is only 3 and 4 major varies. and then all the others. So the further you go down, or the more berries you use, or the lesser type of berries, the longer it takes to tame, and the less of effectiveness of tame it is. What we also got to watch out for, if there's any other creatures around that could affect the tame. So that one over there, we're not going to worry about. That's an oviraptor. So oviraptors are herbivores, so it will not attack your tamer unless you irritate it. So we'll go into using an oviraptor at a later stage. They're actually good at having as a tame because when you're breeding, they actually collect dropped eggs, whether it's fertilized or not fertilized. And there's a way to actually utilize them. So, fantastic tame to actually have, as small as what it actually looks. So we do not pick a fight with him right now. So we're going to go leave the Anki quickly to do his thing. Run back to base. Have a quick look in the fridge, what we actually have. Okay, not much stuff here at the moment because this is all new. So, alright, well, let's go to Ferry. Ferry had some berries, so we're going to end up using the major berries. So there we go, 42 major berries. Let's grab those. Oh, this one's vampiric. So vampiric is a trait. So traits is what, it's like a buff to the creature. And being vampiric is actually quite good. So when it's attacking something, it actually starts healing. You see there? Heals for 7.5% of damage dealt. So every time it's actually dealing damage, it's healing itself. So vampiric is actually an excellent trait to have. So we're going to leave this one to just chill and do his thing over there. And you get over there, mate. Oh, wait, didn't we get... What have we got inside here? Let's see. No, we don't need any of that stuff. Alright. Okay, so now I'm trying to remember where I knocked out this damn egg. Okay, now I'm going to show you an example. Now, I think it's on this other side of the rock, but just as an example, you want to see where your tame is. That you're taming, we're going to press the B button. We are then going to go into tracking. Select that, and tame's in progress. And there it comes. We select that option there. We can do that one as well. And there it actually brings up on the screen. And here we can actually see the Anki over here. We're going to just let him easily start, but he'll probably tame up straight away. So let's just pop that bit in there. See, taming effectiveness 100% plus 57 levels. We have ourselves an Anki. Whoop, whoop. Okay, right, that's that one done. That shows you how, where are you? Look at this thing. Just he's running at a speed. Eh? What level are you? 110. We could tame it, but he's running very fast. So to actually capture him would be, I think he's a bit frayed at the moment. Compies. Okay, come here, boys. Damn, what level are you guys? Let's take, oh, there's a 140 over here. Compies, I call them ankle biters. They will hurt you. There's like a little bit of a lag that I'm missing my shots. Okay, can you just chill and stop running around like a stupid idiot? You don't normally run around like that. Hello? That's why I normally trap these, so we're trying to do it on foot. It's going to take a little bit longer than usual. Are you trying to tell me you're not knocked out yet? Since when can he climb over rocks like this? Goodness gracious me. Oh wait, I think aren't oviraptors passive type? No, they're not passive type. Where are you hiding? Goodness gracious me. Oh yes, they want an egg, and I don't have an egg to tame this damn thing right now. Extraordinary egg is from a very, very large creature, which would actually give it an instant tame. So, we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay. He can wake up and he can continue doing... Oh, but there's another one. Look at this one. It's a 120. Yeah. Run off. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Health frail. Okay, we don't want a health frail thing. Okay, let's go get back to Bay, get our Anki. Why is this still showing? I'm sure, could have sworn we picked up the Anki. Okay, dismiss that. There we go. Alright, so let's go show off our Anki quickly. Jump on our bird. Sprinting, I shouldn't be sprinting. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's have a good look at this Ankylosaurus. Okay, because we've tamed it, let's just get rid of this here quickly. Right. So he's now level 172, and because we tamed, he sees on target, so we can press and hold B. We're going to whistle passive, which will make all the tames passive around us, and then whistle stop all. There we go. So now he is chilling. Alright. Okay, so we can go LB plus that, so you'll see that gives more information and less information. If we press those buttons, that indicates it. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to create a saddle for him, and then we can actually show you what is needed for that. So, Ankylosaurus, I think it's actually in my own crafting, so let's go type over here, A-N-K, Anky. Right, what do we need? So we need metal ingot, 10. I think we've got somewhere here, there we go. Alright, so we go back over here. A-N-K. It says I've got fiber and metal, but why? Oh, I need to actually get the fiber and hide in my inventory. I thought I didn't have it in my inventory. You're kidding me. Why are you not giving me the option to make it? This game is being a little bit buggy right now. Oh, because it's only giving me the option over there. Alright, Smithy, that is normally the place where you make it. So, fiber, metal, and hide. So, we're going to just put some hide in there. Fiber. And some metal. I think the game has bugged out. Save game. Let's try that again. Okay, something is going on with the game. It's not letting me actually make the Anki saddle. So let's go just check the engrams. Not too sure what's going on there. For some reason, it's not doing what it's doing there. Thanks for popping on YouTube as well there, Caitlin. I appreciate it. Thank you. Why are you not letting me make the Anki saddle? I wonder if ARK has gone into update mode. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. I know what it is. No, it's not. What? What? Okay, let's just go into creative mode. For now, because for some reason the game is bugged out. It's gone and made me 2 of those damn things. Alright. Okay. Let's pop here. We can take the saddle. We're then going to press and hold the A button and then just press the right trigger. It pops in there. Or you can just simply highlight over it, right trigger, and it's automatically onto the creature. Right, so what we predominantly want to do for an Anki, because it's mainly a weight carrying creature, we want to actually put a lot of stats into the weight. Quite a lot, because metal is quite heavy. Sy sê dis 'n plesier. Okay, it's like a... Alright, there we go. So we've got it. Appreciate it, thank you. Okay, so he's got the weight. So what we'll do is, I'll show you. They're so cute when they wobble along. So we don't actually have any metal near us, but I'm going to just show you. So you see how slow they move over here, and then once we get into a little bit of water, they tend to glide. And there we go. And now he's actually harvesting. He hits faster when he is in water. So the Anki and the Dodecurus will hit a lot faster when they are gliding through water. As soon as they walk on land, give an indication. You see, their hitting is a lot slower. So if you're going to farm things like flint or stone, is ideally to do it in water. If you have an area where there's metal in the water, which is not really that often. Oh, we just killed a fish over there. But this just gives you an indication of how quick we can do. Remember, they do not have oxygen, so if you look on the right side of the screen, it actually shows you he's got 464 in oxygen. And because we are currently in creative mode, obviously, let's just snap out of that quickly. Okay, there is definitely, I think the game is lagging for some reason. Disable creative mode. It won't let me disable creative mode for some reason now. We might have to just restart the game quickly. But I think what we do is, let's just grab what he's got on him. Jump off. Put him in the Pokeball. I just want to get back to base where it's a little bit safer before we reset. Alright, so let's have a look here. So let's just try and save this quickly. And I think let's just restart. We can exit quickly. We'll have to exit. We've got no option here. The game, for some reason, is bugging out. So remember, this is where create or resume a game. This is where you can do your single player. Press the A again to get into that. It's taking longer than usual to actually go in. So I think that, oh no, there we go. And there's the island over there. And let's pop back straight back into the game. Music when this spawn starts. Yeah, it's taking very long now. I wonder if they haven't updated the game now. Oh, And the game froze. No, what? Yeah. Oh, no, wait, we're coming back into this. Okay. So let's see. Enable, disable. Okay, it seems to be working now. Okay. I think we are back, folks. Alright. Okay, he's gotten some levels. His health is quite high. My stats are quite boosted here, so this is just only in single player anyway, because I do a lot of testing in single player. We can increase his movement speed, and then we definitely... he's got high melee. Alright, so he's over there healing. We've now got ourselves an Anki. So the Ankylosaurus is very versatile. Okay, so let me show you. Going up to the Anki, we press and hold the X button. Sorry, not the X button. The Y button. So press and hold Y on your Xbox controller and whatever that is on PlayStation. I'm sure you can figure that out. And on PC, well, you can figure that out for yourselves. I don't play PC, unfortunately. Okay, harvest settings. We can go there if we... So we're going to press and hold Y, select it. While our finger's still on Y, press the right trigger and we can select metal, flint or stone. Or we can leave it at default where it now will harvest all three at the same time. So ideally we want this one to do metal. So another way to utilize this dinosaur, I can actually show you, is when you actually put them on wandering, and this is where the Argentavis comes in handy. So we can just chill the RG over here, and we're going to bring Sir Anki outside. And now for some reason I'm overweight. Oh, because I'm not in creative mode. So let's go put the materials away. So we're going to pop the metal that we gathered over here, and we're going to pop some wood into that and enable auto crafting and light fire. Boom! It is now melting some metal, which I just nearly burnt myself. Okay, and then let's go over here and let's just get rid of some of these resources. So we will show you the later stage with the mods that you can actually have a pull system that will actually pull all your resources automatically. Literally keep it in your creature and it'll pull all the resources off your creature. So you don't have to sit here like what I'm doing right now and manually popping it all in. But in the beginning of the game when you actually play it, you do not have the materials to build those type of resources. So you will be excuse me, you will be manually putting everything inside your creature. I just want to just reduce some of the weight because we don't need all of this stuff right now. Okay, wait, we've got repellent. So she needs to go into the freezer. Let's do that quickly. Let's keep our food going. They can all stay. Alright. It's now dark. It's getting a little bit dark, but let's hop onto the creature. I could have sworn he had a lot more in weight. There we go. I'm still very heavy for this creature. That's fine for now. Right. So, to actually show you, we're gonna go up. Are you like just hanging out there on the roof over there? Are you like feeling a little bit stupid over there, dude? How about you turn around and fly in the opposite direction, doofus? Alright, so now we want to access this and try and create it to help auto harvest for us. So there's a couple of options we can do here. So, option one is to put him on wandering, and the best is to put him on wandering and neutral. There's a setting where you can whistle him to be neutral, or you can set it to neutral, so that he can actually protect himself should something attack him. So to show you how to do that, we're going to press and hold the Y button. We're going to select the one that says behavior. You can see it's sort of like a little mind control thing, behavior. Then we go up to, there are a whole bunch of different things you can use over here. So this is create passive, and now we can either make him aggressive. If we make him aggressive, he'll literally go and try and attack anything and everything. Passive, he will do nothing. Attack your target is, should I start attacking something, it will attack it for me. Neutral, should something attack me or it will retaliate. And passively is, should it get attacked, it'll automatically try to run away and protect itself. So we are going to now just keep him on neutral. Alright, so we don't want to whistle. If we whistle neutral now, all the tames in the surrounding area will actually go neutral. We're going to press and hold the Y. And now we are going to go to what's it? Over here, behavior, and there's a thing called enable wandering. So a little squiggle over there. You can have the mating, target conscience, all these sort of different settings you can do over here. You can order it to follow, and the distance that it follows from you. So there's many different options that you can do, and how far it'll target its range. So 3 being medium range, it'll actually select its target from quite far. So the quickest thing we'll do over here is just enable wandering. So if I let him be, off he goes. And he's now going to just walk around, and the AI is going to try to figure out now where he needs to go slap some rock. He's just going to complete, because he's mainly doing metal, he's going to look for metal anywhere and everywhere. So he's just going to wander off. So the best way to keep an eye on what he's doing is quickly go up to him, select the tracking option, and toggle tracking. And now we can actually see where he's going. So he's looking for metal right now, but let's go pick him up quickly. Pick him up with the RG. Come here, Anki. There's no metal around here. There's only stone and stuff. And pick up with left trigger. There we go. We now have him in our hands. So what we can do now with the creature, if we fly slowly enough, but I don't think let's see, he should harvest this because we didn't select a harvest. So if we hold him, and there you go, he is now auto harvesting while you are cruising around with the creature. So right now, remember, he's doing flint, stone, and metal. He will not attack that creature. I could put him on aggressive, and then he will literally hit that creature. But we do not want to whistle aggressive because we're still fairly close to our other tames over there. So this is how versatile the use of an Argentavis is in early game to help you gather resources. Sometimes they get a little... Oh, there we go. So another quick way to do this is, if you're actually playing with another player, is have the player sitting on the creature, and that player then does the swinging while you carry them around on the high mountains for the metal nodes. And we will show you what the metal nodes look like. I think we've still, yeah. So let's go for a flight. So let's just do auto flying. So we've got a little bit of time. So in this area, not too far from where we want to be, that's the mountain over there. There is loads and loads of metal nodes over there. Metal, crystal, obsidian, and all those type of things that we're looking for. The only thing you're going to watch out for is, while flying with your creature like this, is your stamina. And should your stamina start to drain a lot, you might have to go down to the ground in a safe area, drop the creature, rebuild your stamina, and then pick him up again and then continue forward. The auto flight option is one of the best things they ever brought into ARK right now. Like, seriously, I mean, I can sit here, I'm having a sip of my coffee, you know. I can look at that, I can chat to people in chat or whatever it is like that, you know, if you're doing a live stream, or talk to your buddy, but you still at the same time got to keep an eye on what's actually happening in game, because you don't want to run out of stamina, because when it runs out of stamina, the creature will automatically just dive down towards the ground slowly and land, and for all you know, there could be a Rex there or raptors, and they just want to munch you up and you're dead, or kill your new creature. So another little hint that works for the first time players is you are safer on a creature than you are standing on your own, because they will end up tanking the damage before you take any damage. There are other creatures that will actually damage you while you are on your creature, but that's more end game type thing, you know, and that happens much later on, and on different maps different creatures do different types of damage. Right now we are flying towards, I call Tech Mountain, or the Tech Cave. This is sort of the central large volcano. If we look on the map over here, you can see over there we're actually heading towards that. Let's just double click it. I'll move my cursor over there. That is the volcano over here, and in here that's sort of where we do our end game boss fight. We are obviously nowhere near that, and we will not be near that already for quite a while. So let's just re-engage auto flight. So all around this mountain is metal nodes. There is a pathway that you can follow up if you don't have a flyer to gather metal. But there are quite a few dangerous creatures. We've got RGs over here. There are all sorts of things over here that will want to munch and eat you. And on the other side of the mountain is a thing called a Giga, which will absolutely destroy you if you don't have the strength. So here's the pathway. There it comes from the bottom over there. And you can actually, if you follow this pathway along, here are the metal nodes. Very distinctive, sort of like a metal look to them. There we go. And he is now slapping away. See? Alrighty. So that shows you the idea. So this pathway will actually take you all the way up. Just follow this path, it goes all the way along here. See, there's metal nodes everywhere here. And there's some weird sounds in the background. There's something... oh no, we got a griffin, we need to get out of here. We don't want that griffin to attack us while we're busy harvesting. We just did a quick dodge over there. I mean, there you got an aloe. Look at that. So as I said, there's a lot of dangerous creatures that can actually try and attack you. We've got to watch our stamina. Our stamina is currently at 829. So let's just do a direct flight up to the top here. It does get quite hot over here in the cave, so in this mountain. We do need to be careful, and this lava will kill you if you land in that lava, which is down here. And sometimes, oh there we go, you see? And there is a Giga currently spawned in there. And he's a level 40. And he will hurt us. Badly. But if you have a look at the mountain over here, and we just fly around on the mountain, there is metal nodes here. And then up here is the spot where you want to actually come to gather your metal. See, over here. And there's metal, obsidian, and that sort of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this creature here. We are going to land ourselves. Okay, yes, I will get out of the way for you. And he's now auto harvesting. Literally doing the work for you. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump on him so that he doesn't run off down to where the gig is, and we're going to help him harvest here quickly. And let's just go and see, he should have a couple of levels, so we're going to just increase that all into weight. We obviously don't want him to get too heavy because then the RG can't carry him. Now they do not harvest obsidian as far as I know. No. So obsidian you can harvest by hand. It's not a bad resource to have. Very heavy resource, so just be wary of that. Let's just go jump back onto him. There we go. Okay, he's almost full. He's actually almost full. So he's already on yellow. We do not want it to be red because then he cannot move. You can see he's already slowed down. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump off. And we're going to say whistle stop all. We're going to go to the behavior and disable wandering. And there we go. He is now stopped. Okay. Jump back on our creature. We're now going to press A to take off. And left trigger to pick him up. You see his weight is not... And his weight's quite heavy, but because they have a reduction in weight, because he's a metal carrier, he has a reduction in weight quite considerably. And so does the RG. And so you can now actually fly with him. Just in classes, but in the stream. Oh, thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, so we're just going to literally fly ourselves back to base. Again, hands-free, because we have the auto-fly option, which is a blessing in ARK again. I can have a sip of my coffee. So we're just going to, it's going to be a little bit of a slow flight, because we've got a little bit of weight on us. Let's see, we don't really need, it's quite a bit of weight here actually. Let's just get rid of some of the stuff here. Oh, but wait, I can actually increase my Argent Services weight now, so... Right, there we go. He's still going to fly a little bit slow, but that's fine. Okay, so he's going to literally fly towards our targeted area, which is actually over here. So let's just fly in that direction. The only other thing you got to watch out for is when you're doing something like this is obviously the possibility of the game crashing. So if you can remember, we actually made a thing called parachutes. So let's just take this parachute and pop it into the hotbar. So should you accidentally press a button to jump off your creature, do not do that. Do not press Y while you are on a flyer. You will fly. You will jump off your creature and you will fall to your death. In order to stop yourself from falling to your death, you have the parachute. So you would just deploy your parachute quickly and slowly glide down to the earth. What we do want to do is we're going to press B and whistle follow all. So should we actually crash and fall down to planet Earth, the creature will follow us and come all the way down. And remember, we did whistle them to neutral, so we can just do that again. There's aggressive. On neutral, so that should I fall to the ground, they will fly down, protect us should something hit us. Not always, depending what hits us. If a Rex bites our ass and your tame is not strong enough, you might still die. I wanted to also see what was that thing in the water. I can't believe there was an actual Sarco or croc over here. I've never seen Sarco spawn, but it could have been an alpha. Let's just have a squiz. We did see it here early. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a Dinosuchus. Since when do they spawn over here? That's new. So this is another sort of passive tame, very weird way to passive tame this creature. Super strong in boss fights, especially on the new Ragnarok map for the Ice Queen Wyvern, which will actually help you defeat the Ice Queen Wyvern quite quickly. They are fantastic tames to have. You will need a ghillie suit and ideally kibble or prime meat or fish, prime fish to tame that. Another thing I was thinking, this thing where the pond is here, I might actually close this off and have it as a landing spot for our tames and then extend the water pool area out that way. But let's first fly in with the ARK. There we go. And you see, because he is following this creature, he'll continuously follow that creature over there. Alright. Let's get him closer, and this is why I make the gaps big enough so that I can actually bring my creatures up close to that. So another thing you can do, because if you feel you're too far away from your actual creature, is there's a way to actually change the distance. Toggle camera dino distance. So I can now zoom right in or zoom right out, so you can actually be a lot closer to your creature and actually see what's actually happening. Then we just need to deselect it again, and there we are. And now you see, because I have him on follow, he's going to go straight back to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to say whistle, stop all. There we go. Alright, let's go back. Come on here, you big fat. I didn't even notice he had all this yellow underneath him. Alright. So now what we're going to do is, because metal is very heavy, we want to be quite close to where our thing is over there. So because we have Dino Depot, we could literally do this, and now all that material is on top on us. As you can see, there we go. Pop that into there. There we go. And that is now smeltering away. And we can actually divide it up amongst these with the wood and the metal to just sort of like make it go faster. And then there is another type of instrument that we can actually use to make that, to smelt the metal a lot faster, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's just pop some of this stuff over here. We can pop obsidian over there. And how's our food and water looking? Okay, we're good on food and water. Alright. Okay, let's put that away. Where was that vampiric turtle? I wonder if he's still here. He wasn't the highest level. Let's have a quick scroll. Let's grab our awesome spyglass over here. Not that one, sorry. It's actually this one. I think that's the one that's the vampire. Oh, but did he go back into the water now? What is out there so far out that way? I just want to saw something out there. Where did the turtle go to? So also using awesome spyglass, as you can see, it actually highlights the creatures in white. You see over there? Oh, there, I think it's that one right down over there. Yeah, there it is. There's the vampiric turtle. I don't tend to tame these anymore, but great tame to have to cruise around in the water. They're quite tanky. There we can see there's some moss chops over there. 135, that's a nice level. 115, that's not too bad either. So we can just deselect that again. So if we have this in here in our hotbar, and I press the B button, it now goes away. See? Do that, or go away. So another thing is when it's highlighted on and I press and hold the X button, I can select here and then I can go to the settings, and then you've got a whole range of options here on the right hand side, which you can then select or deselect. So you got reverse order, group berries, all that sort of thing, all the different things that you got here. Keeping it in default is pretty much what you really need. You can go and adjust the different colors if you want. Over here, the scale, the type of crosshair, all this sort of thing, thickness, whatever you want to do over there. So we can just say done. There we go. Alright, so let's go have a quick, because at that diner we still got the, you see how everything's highlighted in white. See how easy it is to be able to see all the creatures? That's using the awesome spyglass function. If I switch it off, we now don't see the creatures. Switch it back on. There we go. There we got another one over there. It's showing the trait as well. Carefree. Where was that Dinosuchus? That was that big croc. I think it was all the way down over there. Where did he go to? Yeah, I think he's on the other side of that rock. Is that the vampiric one? No, that's an excitable one. Okay, he's got a trace. That's excitable. Here we got a dodo. Melee, mutatable, but we're not going to worry about it. We can go tame ourselves a dodo as a friend if we really wanted to right now. 125, but we're pretty safe for now. We've got no other crazy creatures here at the moment, because like I said, normally over in that direction over there, where I'm pointing over there, is the thing. Okay, so this is, you see this little penguin that's swimming in the water like that? That's part of the summer festivals. If you go and kill it, you get like an ice cream thing where you can try and generate different skins and things like that for yourself that you want to utilize. I just want to... I want to still see where this... Is the Dinosuchus still over there? Where is that? Oh, there he is. Okay, so he is protective, so that means he'll react quite quick. And you can see that it utilizes superior kibble in order to tame it, which you have to have in a ghillie suit, and you quickly sort of like crouch or walk up to that croc. Only when he is lying on his belly with his mouth wide open, quickly feed him, run away for your life, otherwise you're going to get munched up and die. But yeah, level 90 is not a good level for him, but excellent tame to have. But we could maybe have a look, I think in the next episode we maybe just go and tame him. He's only level 90, but show you actually how to tame Dinosuchus. Great tame to have, very strong. They've got a thing called a gigabyte, which when inflicting those bites, check how wide his jaws is open, holy mackerel. Park a bus in there right now. When he inflicts this bite, he creates a permanent bleed. So when the creature is moving, the creature is actually bleeding themselves out very, very quickly. So hence why in a boss fight, the Dinosuchus is actually a very, very good tame to have. Very large. Do not underestimate that creature. He will finish you off super, super quick. And there's a Pelagornis. That is another bird you can actually tame, as in, this is not really early tame, but it's another sort of flying bird that you can use. It's more like a giant version of a seagull. And then obviously there we got our trilobite for our resources, which I mentioned in the previous episodes. Okay, I think we've done that. We're not going to go for a Doedicurus today in this episode, because what we'll do is we will be ending off the stream over here now, and that'll be the conclusion of part 7. And I think basically once you've got to this stage, by owning one of these, and the Anki that we zipped away into the Pokeball, you pretty much have gotten yourself to a point where you now can survive pretty well in the Ark. You've got a flyer that can do quite a bit of damage. You've got something that can gather resources and materials like hard materials, metals and stone and flint. You've got a berry and bush receiver, and then we've got the moss chops over here. This is the alpha version because we have the alpha everything. Excellent for, as I said, for fiber. Now, why are you not? Oh no, this is the smaller version. Where's the other one? Oh wait, he's upstairs. Lol, I'm being stupid now. Yeah, so that's a small version. There's the alpha version. So, moss chops, excellent first time to have. Great for gathering fiber, so you didn't have to sit there with. If you can't make a sickle, you could actually use the moss chops. And they're great for gathering berries and stuff like that. And we all know that since this is an alpha, his stats are a lot stronger. We can actually see over here if we pop him into a Pokeball, into a Dynaball, and we now look at his stats. We can actually see there, even though it only has what, 10, it is very, very strong in melee. The fish shows the melee, and then obviously with the weight is weight, and the feet is the speed. The piece of meat is obviously his food. There's the oxygen level, stamina, and health. Not the greatest stats, but very, very strong. Very, very strong creature, based on my stats that I have here. But like I said, ideal for first time tames and things like that you can use over there. So yeah, where's our Anki? Let's go take a photo. Let's go chill over here with the Anki over here. And go into orbital view. There we go. So we have tamed our Anki, ladies and gentlemen. Great tame to have. For those that are over there who want to give it a name, let me know. But otherwise, I'm not ready to bother, but it's up to you. We can give it a name if you want. Just pop it into the chat and I'll have a look. And I think tomorrow's episode will be just a general episode. I think we're going to go around and have a look. Let's see if we can get a Dodecurus. Oh, we did say we want to try and do the Deinosuchus. So I'll show you how to tame a Deinosuchus. Yeah, that's going to be rather entertaining. We'll either fail trying to tame it, or we will be successful and own a Deinosuchus. Not a great level, but we'll have a very, very strong water creature to take on the Megalodons in the water. So I'll be saying cheerio from here, and thank you for those that's on the stream, and for those that have enjoyed the stream and the past few ones, please like, follow and subscribe. Highly appreciated. As I said, hopefully I'll have this sorted, and tomorrow I'll have Kick up and running as well. But please, yeah, if you're on Twitch, pop over to YouTube and pop us a follow over there as well. It would be greatly appreciated. I am still very new on the streaming side of things right now. Basically, this is all new stream setup. So I would appreciate if you enjoyed this to give us a like and a follow. Thanks very much, and we'll be seeing you around tomorrow on this episode, but I will be streaming live tonight, showing you some other stuff. So I'll probably be on tonight around about 8 o'clock. Those who want to join, that will be on a more different type of thing on the Ducken server, so you can actually have a look and see what I have achieved so far on the other one. I joined the server a little while back. I'll show you that one, and then maybe at another stage I'll actually show you the one that I have on New Horizons. There we've literally achieved almost everything. and I actually did a build competition over there that you can have a look. We can maybe show you that if it hasn't despawned. But yeah, thank you very much, and see you all around, and take care, be safe, and love to everyone. Cheerio, bye bye.